Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to my show. And this is Whys Tiffany So Talented, the show where I show you exactly what it is that I do when I'm not making your shea butter soaps, your hot cocoa bombs, or your custom face masks, or any of the wonderfully embellishment things that I do. This show is always about the dress, and the dress is right here. But let me show you what I plan to do to it. This dress is an American smooth. It's going to be with AB stones and electric pink. I love how these peacock kind of swirls grace the back, because you know with the smooth you always want to have a dramatic accent in the back, and then some of those same lines off of the top of the shoulder here. I think it gets some feathers and some feathers here on the wrist. It's gonna be gorgeous. So the first thing I'm gonna do is chalk out some lines, and I think I'm about to erase all of these because I don't like the placement. But here is my color palette of stones in the pink tones. Alright, so this is my sample of what it's gonna kind of look like, the front and the back. Here's that. Where that circle is, I get to do some silicone pieces, so I'm kind of excited about that. And this is the design. Just some paisleys that's gracing the bust. Line shooting down. There's the beautiful doggies. Good morning, good morning. And welcome back to the show. So yesterday, I got pretty much the base of all the paisley done in all the various colors of pink that I went to. Well, you know what? Let me let you get into it. So, this side of the bust is done. I got all my lines laid down. Various pinks. Various ABs, different shapes, different sizes. All my chalk lines are still there. It's a dressing process. See my last chalk line here? So this last paisley that's cupping the bust ever so slightly, it's going to be, I think, yeah, I only have two, so I think I'm gonna use these same color peony pink pears. Peony pink pears. Say that 3 times fast. I'm gonna use those as the impact kind of statement piece inside the paisley in the center, like I did this rose shimmer, I believe is that color. It's kind of reading peachy. I don't know. I might change it. I have a light cyan shimmer that kind of reads more red, but it might be better than the peachy tone. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what I'm about to get into. Then I have to do the back. Let me show you the picture one more time. So in a smooth gown, the back is always the most dramatic point because it's a standard. So you see how her hands are spread pretty much like that throughout the entire dance, so hence the reason for the floats. See? Because her hands are going to be up high, and it's just going to be very flowy and beautiful, and I cannot wait to get to the sleeves. So I put a sample of the red. It's a light cyan shimmer in the pear stone up next to the not light rose, I think that's regular rose shimmer. It's giving peachy. This is giving red. What do you think? Let me step back and you let me know if you can even tell. No, it's still giving light from afar on the peachy tone. I might use both. So this is the design that I ended up with, chalking out on the back. I finished my frames, empty frames like this in the front, and I'm working my way into filling those. But in the meantime, I chalked out my paisleys from the back. Look at this dress. It is coming out amazing. Let me slow down. So what I did on the left side is I brung some swirl lines up the bust and stopped around the shoulder short. And then to the right, I made these paisley kind of petal prints. And I just kind of graced it around the bust, if you will. Just kind of smoothed it around the bust. I think we should do this same exact design in a nude base. On a nude base, I think that would be amazing because it'll look like she just has these petals just holding her cup up. Oh, anyway. So that's what I got done yesterday. Well, not all of that, but you know, you watch the process. And I got my frame in the back. So what I did was just frame all of the petal paisleys on the back, and right where you see the chalk lines, that's where I need to add this color here. It's a rose pink. I believe those are crystals by Preciosa. And we got these neon pinks from Swarovski. Pretty much all the rest of them are Swarovski. So this is where I left off yesterday. I needed to frame in the rose color paisleys, which are this one here, and this one around the waistline here. So after I did that, I got the AB paisley framed out. Let me let you really get into it. These kind of elongated diamond shapes that I'm using are so pretty. Then I have this one over here, same design, and I started to frame the inside of the fuchsia here. I think this fuchsia is Preciosa. A print already printed up and copied, so I just need to silicone the back of that. Apply the pressure to the dress, which in ballroom would be the dramatic point, the impact point, the zhuzh up. Okay, so for this small project, I have finished the silicone. It's nice and dry, and what we're gonna do now is take it off of the binder and cut out the paisleys. There we go, right there. I'm gonna cut them all out, and it's gonna be really cute. So when you're doing your silicone, you want to make sure that you leave a good enough space and you use a good enough amount of product in between the edge. So see, it's not, this one is not really a good consistency right there. It's a little less, but that's okay. I'm gonna fortify it with some stones anyway, but you just want to make sure that you use a good amount to give it a good stability when you're shaking it. Okay, so I got them all cut out, and I'm thinking about leaning more toward this one in the design in the placement. This kind of looks very classic. This one kind of looks a little sporadic. Let me show you the dress. So these ones kind of look more like the classic version, only because it's only kind of sporadic down here. But you know what? That's where it's gonna go. So maybe that will be good. Let's check it out. Put some feathers. It's gonna be cute. Okay, so I got my base paisleys all cut out, and now I'm gonna go into some of these stones here and frame them. So let's do the frame first. Small project alert. So I worked on 3 of the paisleys that are going on the top of the shoulder. I have this beautiful little plastic covered pillow to help me, and I have 3 more to do. So let's get into that. Then after I do that, this dress, let me show you, gets feathers on the sleeves, on the floats, and on the dress. Up top where the paisley's going on the shoulder, and down on the bum where the paisley's going on the side. So I got a lot of pink feathers to do, but luckily for me it's supposed to be very sparse, just kind of like you see on the drawing. So I'm gonna get into that, and I will be back. Alright, so I got all the paisleys nice and framed up, and I'm going to stone them similar to what you see right here for this back piece and this shoulder piece. Okay, so all of my paisleys are nice and stoned. Now it's time for placement and the feathers. Small project alert. So this is the first paisley on to the second. The shoulder paisley is done. So I'm stoned out on the pearl. Got my feathers popping. Alright, so I finished the detail on the back.
Sweater weather? Barely, but definitely worth it.
Looks so good. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love the lines gracefully gracing the underpick here. I got all of the inside of my paisleys done. So now what I'm gonna do is move on to the sprinkle down. So we're gonna sprinkle from AB into a fuchsia pink. And the same for the front, AB to this line here, fuchsia pink down. Okay, so all the AB is done. Now I'm gonna go into the fuchsia AB and fade it up and down. I think that's a good amount. So I finished doing the pink sprinkle down. It is beautifully ombre from the AB down to the pink. And as you see, I bring the pink all the way up just to make it a smooth transition all the way around. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now I have stuffed the arm and we're on to the sleeves. Good morning, welcome back to my show. This is Whys Tiffany So Talented, the show where I show you exactly what it is that I do when I'm not making you shea butter soaps, your hot cocoa bombs, or your custom face masks, or any of the wonderfully embellishment types of gowns, dresses, menswear, kids wear, special occasion wear that I do. This show is about the dress, and here it is. So let you get into it. Yesterday we left off with me finishing my ombre from this peony pink up to the AB. I did my sleeve. This is what the sleeve came out looking like. So I covered the connection point of this float with the bigger ABs on both sleeves. Alright, so one panel done with the feathers. I told you it was going to be just really sparse. I love it. And I did get the sleeves all done. That's so cute. So for the, almost dropped my phone. So for the other small project, I have to put one of these up here on top of the shoulder, and the small projects will be done. So I got all of the inserts done, nice and sprinkled with feathers. And right now I am working on the floats. So it's dual-sided, feathers on both sides. Here we go. Just a little bit at the bottom. Just to give her more dramatics. So cute. All right, so I got all of the feather panels in. All of the sleeves are feather. I got the back paisley done. I got all the floats feathered out. My ombres popping. came out so nice. I hope you enjoyed watching me go through the process of doing the small projects, to the feathers, to the paisleys, to the lines, to the ombre on the bottom. This is a flawless ombre, I must say so myself. I mean, if you've seen a better ombre, let me know. But again, thanks for watching.